Alright, there we go. We're live. How you all doing? Alright. Now I have to figure out what I want to do. Alright. First, alright. Remove the inks. Just do our daily stuff. Hey, Teresa. How you going? How's work treating you? Busy. I don't think any eggs spawn. 9. Yeah, I don't think any eggs spawned. It always spawns every day, though. Maybe it didn't. Oh, no, there. I was right in front of me. There we go. Only 25 more to go. Yay. Alright. You're at work grooming your last dog. Well, good. And then you can bugger off home. It's always good. I know you always get this extra buzz. When you're working on the last one of something from work. It's that last thing.
What's on your mind?
It's like pressure valve release. Right, now, the question is, does the orange one appear today? It does. I'll pop in. God damn it. I'm gonna do my normal routine. My normal gathering routine. And then, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do what I normally do. It's a good memory farm, though. It, after finding out that the flowers dehydrate faster when these boxes are closer together, I thought about spreading them out a bit. But then I realized I'm getting a lot of memories doing it the way I'm doing it. So I'm pretty much going to keep this way until I have all my flower memories. Yay. Yeah, it's still quite a lot to go.
Good morning.
Oh, I have to get food sticks done. Make sure I do that today. Oh, I avoided that whole whirlpool.
Oh, this place is so wonderful.
Yeah, 2 more. And then we'll work on some Dreamlight Duty stuff. Fun as that is. Part of it. I want Eeyore. I think Eeyore's becoming my favorite. I'm not even big into Winnie the Pooh. I just like him. So that's 25 daily. That's pretty good.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah. Alright, let's dump things away. Start taking off some beauty stuff. Because mainly I'm now that a storybook is basically nearly done, I only got 25 left there. I really need to start taking off these. So it's gonna be a bit of a focus for a while. We want the majority of them done before next expansion. Now I know the adventure pack is kind of like a similar thing. I probably want it done. Try and do the adventure pack stuff as well. Oh, I forgot I had to do this. Oh. Matee.
Oh no!
Guaranteed. But we will keep. Oh no, I can't order yet. No one's requested anything. Ugh. Technically, I could put on one of these in Honeyglow Woods as well. But I kind of want Honeyglow Woods to be just Winnie the Pooh stuff. Only problem, and also you can't remove stuff once you put it there. So I don't even want to put it there. Let's go dump it all off. Hmm. All right. Box. I think that's all stacks. Yep. All right, that's good. Getting the chestnuts and all the new ingredients pretty quickly. That's good. All right, well, let's do daily tasks, which is the pets one. So we do the skunks first. All right, so skunk. Only can do that skunk. Oh. There we go. Yay. Memories of the to get. Getting. I thought. How am I missing those two? Get that out. It's annoying. How did I miss that? I think that's a treasure one. Yeah, listen. All right. Alright, well that's all I can sadly do for skunks. Do the brown one later. Sign in for the hedgehog. This one. Feed the geese. How many geese can I feed? We can do that one. That's one. Do the golden goose at 7. No, that's soon. And that. Or we'll do the black one. Silver summit, was it? Come on. Come on. Yay. Also, we'll get the vacuum. That wood. Out there. Awesome. It's a goose. Wow. Okay, yeah. Is that you? Oh, I think just normal ones. What's the white one? This here. I think, does this up here count as Wishington Ranch? Check it out. Oh, I heard a goose. Oh, it does count. Alright. Yeah. Coolio. And then we can do it after my break. I think the geese are going to be the fastest one I took off. Because Dill's going to be the other one quite difficult off. It doesn't spawn. It'll be a lot easier once the machines. Like at the moment, my Dill, yeah. All right, I think it's gonna be. Has Merlin got a quest? Merlin's got a daily quest.
This is your dream, you know. Only you
Ah, it's the
can tell.
picture stuff. Alright. I forgot there's that new event, the picture pursuit event. And I just want to make sure I unlock Pete. What bees have we got today? So we've got the blue one, got the pink one, and we've got the sweet bee, which is always bugged. Alright, let's do happy falls first. Yay, got a memory. Don't have really the right companion for random crap, but oh. When's the next? Sunday shows. That's this. There you go. Oh, this is bugged. bugs as well. Great. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. Alright, let's see if the sweet bee's bugged as well. There's always a lottery, and I can't be bothered. I mean, eventually it can work. You just have to try and try and try until you're like going crazy. And I really don't feel like doing it. Ah. Ah. I think the Dreamlight boss. Well, ground, small ground. I think the hardest bit for them is figuring out where they all spawn, because they do spawn in decent quality quantities. Finding them is the problem. Sweet. Good way to find it, or to help you find it, is to go in photo mode. Even can be quite difficult. Sometimes it's just trapped behind, like something put down. Yeah, I don't think I can see it. It's just a question how much bothered I am by it. Because if I take at least one off from it, but sometimes the bees are just the most unreliable thing to find because they're often buggy or they don't work or something like that. So it's a really hard one to tick off. And I think my care factor has gone down to 0 for it. But at least I tick one off. Oh. So now. Catch. Harvest. Feels like the fish is the one we can probably just, because I'm not really in the mood to do anything. So How about we just go catch fish for the until break? Switch over to fishing, and we need a fishing buddy. Who's a fishing buddy? My handy dandy spreadsheet out. No, where's mine? Alright, Donald Duck, Goofy, Maui, Pumbaa, Pumbaa. Okay, no, oh yeah, Pumbaa's there. I put Pumbaa, Simba, and Timon all fishing. So I might need to swap a couple of those around. Because I kind of like only one member on one thing every realm. I don't know, words, things, stuff. This is going to be our lives for a little while. The benefit of doing this, though, is going to give us fish for when we do the cook. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? I reckon we can officially call you a regular now. How you doing? You're now part of the regular crew. Hope you're having a good day today. It's just starting. I'm only 40 minutes into my day. It was me and my girlfriend's anniversary yesterday, and we had made all these plans, like, to go out and get dinner and all that. And then we just said, fuck it, let's just stay inside, eat pizza, and watch a movie. That's what we ended up doing. So I'm doing well just because I realized that I'm with someone that is exactly right. It's rare. And yeah, we both would feel guilty that we didn't go out, but we've been together 7 years now. It's been a while. So having a more low-key anniversary is sometimes a little bit more meaningful. On that note, I saw somewhere that one piece of advice people give for streamers, mainly female streamers, is do not tell people that you're in a relationship, because apparently your viewership goes down when people find out that you're in a relationship. And I thought that was rather sad. Happy anniversary. Mine is next month. Will be 15 years for us. Nice work. 15 years, damn. Are you guys married or just 15 years together? Because me and my partner, we've been together for 7 years, but we're not married. In New Zealand, it doesn't really matter because you're automatically defined as a de facto couple after 3 years, I think it is. So we basically have the same rights as a married couple. No, we're not married either. Yeah, it's so much easier when you're not married. But even though it doesn't really change anything, and that's why me and my partner have agreed we just don't see marriage as a big deal. We would only get married if, for some reason, we had to. Maybe for like if we wanted to buy a house and it's easy, it's cheaper if we got married or something like that. That's pretty much the only reasons why we would do it. It's a lot different in America, funny enough. You know, it's like marriage is a big thing over there. But over here it's like, meh. Don't really care. There's nothing basically there's no negatives about not being married over New Zealand. This is going to be us for like 15 minutes. I know it's boring, but it's one of those things that it's a duty, and sometimes you just have to grind it out. And this is the grind out portion of the Dreamlight duties. I'm only what, 80 away? I'm getting there. Fortunately, the rope doesn't count as a fish. Very annoying. But I'm also gaining on supplies. Not a big deal. For me, it won't change how we feel about each other. Exactly. Exactly. Happy anniversary. I'm not sure who that was towards, but I'm assuming it's towards both of us, Teresa. I appreciate it. I think that the one thing it would make easy is maybe travel. Because when you travel to a different country, people would take marriage a little bit more seriously than in New Zealand. I don't know if seriously is the right term, but the fact of the differences between someone that's married and someone that's technically dating is quite stark. Even though, like, we've been together for 7 years, it matters more if we're married for 7 years. If that made sense. And though some couples don't even last that long. There'll be couples that get together after they date for a year, get married, and get divorced after 3 years. Less meaningful than someone that's been together for 7 years and not married. We're getting a lot of rope, which is good. I don't actually have a lot of rope. Ooh. Because all those count as fish collected. Why we want to get it. I'm glad the crab counts as a fish, though. The annoying thing is I have to do this in every zone. Well, every big zone, you know? So I'm gonna grind, basically gonna grind this one out. And then do something else. And then probably look after the food. Cooking the food, but... I needed fish as well. Food, cooking, but... Thank God for the critters. I remember when I used to do this grinding for, like, fish. And the fish will just pile up around you. And there was always debate of just, at what point do you collect it? Because it just gets on adding and adding. Adding the critters really does help with that kind of grind. Alright, we're hit 200. Only 60 more. Question is, can we get 60 in 10 minutes? There's a bit of luck too, like how much rope are we going to get during it, and if we get any bonuses. Hey, that's rope, so that doesn't count. Batteries, I hope you're doing well. Did it flood where you're at? It's flooded here. What are you guys having flooding at the moment? Isn't it summer? You guys getting summer floods. Oh, I hope you guys okay. Oh, your place didn't get destroyed too much. It's been raining for over a week. Ow. Realize the weather's been so bad. Over here it's just cold. It's winter. Pretty much it. Somehow we had flash flood warning for a couple of days. Damn. Oh, shit. Alright, that should help our equation. Keep the bonus up. I hope you guys are alright when your places aren't too wrecked. Peaceful fishing. Okay, thank you for asking. No worries. Sharing is caring. Plus flooding. Flooding sucks. Can't imagine having your house like flooded and losing everything. I might actually. Oh. There we go. That helps. Might change. Accessories, I want to get rid of the lightsaber that keeps on coming out. I don't think so. Tools. Where's my tools? I want a different rod. If this is going to be my main fishing attire, I don't want a proper fishing rod. What do I want to do for it? Yeah, I like that one. Oh, alright. Yeah. I like that fishing rod better. So I wanted to tune like eventually all the presets I use for grinding and stuff into more customized ones. Now I have to remember there's a goose that spawns at 7 AM to 8 AM. I'm gonna have to make sure I do that before I do my build for today. Yeah, it's all good here, I suppose. It's supposed to get more rain this week, wasn't it? Well, so much for climate change being not real. It's clear that we're getting more extreme weather, like it's bloody freezing down here. To a point everyone's like, oh, bloody over it. You guys are getting heat waves all over the show and flash floods. And it's only going to get worse. All those morons that were denying that it was existing has just caused the problem only to get worse. Because now everyone's not for trying to fix the damn problem. And I hate the argument is like, well, climate has always changed. It's like, yeah, it has, but not in extremely short periods like it has recently. And that's the difference. The argument isn't the fact that the climate never changes. The argument is the fact that it's changing at a too quick a pace and it's causing shit to get really, really. Oh, please don't say that, Teresa. I love rain, but I'm driving in it. Teresa doesn't control it, Jesse. Not her fault. Pissing me off that people refuse to see what's happening to the planet. Yeah. I mean, the facts are there. The science is there. I mean, you deny it from that point. I don't know what else anyone can do to convince you. And I always put the argument of, okay, let's say hypothetically your... Oh, whoops. Oh. Hypothetically, let's say there's two scenarios here. Either the people saying climate change is real are right, or the ones that saying climate change is real are wrong. The consequences of them being wrong is you spend more money. The consequences of them being right is global extinction. So, if you had to pick one consequence, which one would you pick? And in my opinion, you'd probably pick the just being poorer than global extension. And that's essentially the consequence. The fact that people are like, I'm going to roll the dice of global extension because I don't want to be poorer. It's kind of a really dumb thing. This is what happens when you fish. You start to think about life. The world. I don't think we're actually going to finish this by o'clock. Got 2 minutes. I'm still, what, 20 off? I keep on getting that damn rope. I gotta remember that. Yay! Still got 21 to go. I don't think we're gonna get 21 in 2 minutes. I mean, we could finish it off once we do our build. It just depends on the build that we get. It can range in how long it takes us. Like, if we get the Beauty and the Beast one finally, that will take us a lot longer than something like Big Hero 6. It always boils down to greed and refusing to wake up to reality, basically. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything right now, right? Greed seems to win. It seems like the rich people seem to always stay in power, which doesn't make any bloody sense. I don't know how the rich people are staying in power after how much they've shafted the current generation and future generations. I don't really understand why everyone's going, you know, let's put the person who wants to be richer in charge instead of the ones that want to actually help the people that don't have anything get better off. Just feel like we're on a good track for a little while of putting people in charge that were doing the right thing. And now it's just we keep putting the people that are doing selfish and the wrong thing all the time in charge. And it's making shit worse. Like, people starting wars for no reason. The Putin's a good example of that. It's like, he was just turning around and, you know what, let's just invade a country that just doesn't want to be part of our country. Why not? Fun. Oh well. Well, we're not going to finish this, unfortunately, and it's o'clock, so... Hey, that's going to be one that we'll have to finish, but these grindy ones do take a while, so... If I had the money, I'd be trying to make a difference. I think everybody that doesn't have money says that, and once you get the money, you realize you've had to do so many horrible things to get that money, that you end up not doing nice things anymore. And that's sadly how it mainly goes. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab this. Alright, well, I'm going to get a coffee and get my meds. Actually, I don't have my meds on me. Weird. How many fish did I get? Got quite a lot of fish, actually. And then we'll roll the dice, and we'll see which area we're going to be working on today. Actually, I'm going to quickly gather this while we're here. Just because I can. Just wanted to respawn. Alright, cool. Alright. Switch over to my portable unit. I got really, really depressed yesterday because of this damn machine. I just had a moment of like, I really don't want to be connected to this damn thing anymore. And I just got really down on myself. bounce back eventually. It's just I had just one of those moments that happen once in a while. Like this is my life, and I hate it, and I don't. I feel bad for people that have gone their whole life with it. I mean, if going with your whole life is a little bit different because you would have adapted to it and you don't know any different. But I can see how it can drive people a bit batty. But yeah, I had one of those moments yesterday. I'm just like, I don't want this machine anymore. I understand it keeps me alive, but knowing like I'm not even 40 yet, and I'm going to be carrying around or having some kind of medical issue for the rest of my life, it's hard to comprehend and hard to be okay with. I don't think I'll ever will be okay with it. Maybe if they twisted AI to freaking work out how to build a mechanical heart that doesn't need any medication, that's what we should be using goddamn AI for. But no, funny pictures of cats eating pizza is more appropriate. Anyway, I'm gonna go for my quick break, 5 to 10 minute break, and then we'll crack back into it.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Alright, I'm back. Damn it, Dave, now I'm singing the Ninja Turtle theme song. Well, that's not my fault. And I would play it, but I'll get copyright struck. Hey, Yasmin, you can sing without getting cover. I'm not going to sing it. I mean, I was going to play it. Anyway, let's figure out which area we're going to be redesigning today. Color, go white, cool. So let's go over to Mi web browser. And these are the options. One Beauty and Beast, 2 Snow White, 3 Little Mermaid, 4 Aristocats, 5 Bambi, 6 Robin Hood, 7 Fantasia, 8 Encanto, 9 Moana, 10 Big Hero 6, 11 Tangle, 12 the Wish Blossom Ranch Main Center, which is where we are at the moment, 13 Wish Blossom Ranch Theme Park, 14 Cars, 15 Coco, 16 Bugs Life, 17 Seeing Red, 18 the Eternity Isle Main Center, 19 Eternity Isle Theme Park, or 20 Mouse Town. Obviously, some will take us longer than others, but some might be nice and quick. So let's roll the dice and figure this out. 4 Aristocats. Why do I keep getting the easy ones? Alright. Let's switch over to the Aristocats. Now, we don't have a lot of Aristocat stuff, so let's just double check we've got everything.
I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
Yes, it's your fault, my brain, because Leonardo was staring me in the face, my ADHD, had to sing it. Well, how about... switch back over here, hold on. See, what you guys don't realize is that it's sitting on the playset that I had as a kid. That's what the camera sits like here and stares at Ninja Turtle, which is there. Yeah, that's my playset I had as a kid. And I've got all this Ninja Turtle stuff under here. It's all knocked over everything. How about we put Donatello up? Swap it with nothing. Right. Doesn't really matter.
Please let me know if you need any.
There you go. There you go. He can be staring you more at the face. There you go. But yeah, it's sitting on my original playset, and over here, all of this is Ninja Turtle comics up here, and down there is like boxes of Ninja Turtle comics. So the one I'm gonna show off because I like to show this off once in a while. Oh, where is it? Is it that one? This one's... yeah. That's one, a volume 4 Ninja Turtle signed by the original creator. And then I've got this. So I bought this for $5. Directly from before they got bought out by Nickelodeon. He drew that for me. It's Peter Laird who drew this. Was it signed as well? I'm very happy with that. And that was one of my most prized possessions. I'm gonna put that back. It's like worth thousands of dollars for it, you know, for a proper collector. My backup transplant account fund. Oh. There you go. I haven't shown that off for a while. There we go. Go back to the game. Anyway, let's get Aristocat stuff. Aristocat, there you go. Alright. I'll put these on. Now, we won't have a lot here to play around with, but hoping it'll be enough. Make something of it. I have to remember where I put them. No, I haven't put them there. Let's see Pixie Axes. There we go. So this is where I've kind of got it. So it doesn't need a lot of room. I do like that. Well, the rest of cats is kind of like alley town kind of stuff, but I have a lot of items for. I could do the black metal barrier. I kind of like the black metal barrier a bit more. I'm just pick up the dill whenever I see it now.
Greetings, neighbor.
Do you have the cat companions? You could place them in your build. I don't think that cat can. I think they're geese, aren't they? The Aristocat ones are geese. But the rule is I only can use items that are attached to that particular character. But I'm pretty sure the Aristocats one. They're Abigail the goose and Amelia the goose. Those are Aristocat ones, I think. Abigail goose. Yeah. Abigail Gabble. And it's the twin sister of Amelia Gabble, a niece of Uncle Waldo. So, yeah, the Aristocats. Oh god, there's a whole wiki for it. There's an Aristocats wiki. Yeah, I don't have a lot to play around with here. And I can't use the cat companions, because that's against the rules. That's why this little resident thing is fun for me, because it's like it's offering me restrictions and trying to make it work with just using the restrictions. I'm a little out of breath out of that. I want to make that fencing, more of that fencing. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Although that didn't do much. Oh. box. That's really not. I'm going to use most of the beads. Oh, okay. I forgot the rule about it. No, don't be sorry. It's a silly rule, and it's dumb, but I like doing it. It just makes it a little bit fun when like the game introduces more items for a particular character. It's like, that's perfect for that realm, and you can go directly to it. Doesn't happen to me much, but I should check the store after this, actually. Because the Aristocats, pretty sure, are only a shop item as well. So I was lucky I bought it. Otherwise, this section wouldn't even exist. Might need more beady soil. I don't want to make it too big. Got the piano there. That. Got the geese's houses. And that's pretty much it. We don't really have a lot of Aristocats. Let's make the section a bit smaller. I'll just make a little gap there. And what we can do? Yeah. Yeah. Squared. Need some more path. Oh yeah, I gotta do the dream steps as well. Call those boxes off. I'm not gonna put a lot of effort into it. Oh, actually, I just noticed that. I made hot springs with pimples in your plaza. It turned out beautiful. We should take photos and put it on the Discord. There you go, spy. Yeah, definitely, if you got any cool builds and stuff, the Discord's always there for that reason. You're more than welcome to post whatever you want there. If you got something you want to show off. Actually, what was I doing? Snaps. I haven't done the voting, so we'll do the voting quick. I realize I haven't checked the shop either. I should have been doing this in the first hour of my day. I can take a picture and show you all. Exactly. Exactly. That's why the Discord was set up, is so you can show stuff like that and we can talk about the game outside of the stream. Which I've been trying to push for. I post once in a while. Little secrets people find. God, it's a mission. What's the cozy lazy day? I'm always lazy. I should get bonus meta points for being super lazy and not even bothering doing dream snaps. Like that. That's super lazy. So I should get bonus points for that. I didn't even try. At least that's done. Alright, well let's finish this section. Put that there. Alright, well we don't really have a lot, so let's put 2 of these carriages down. And let's make sure that the geeses are running around. I have to make sure the right one's in the right one. There's in that one. Oh. Actually, if they're too hard against a barrier, they kind of act a little bit silly. So how about I spread, make that one. I'll put that one. Yeah. That one. Yeah. That back a little. I kind of like making a little hangout spot, so I might put some like neutral seating down. Some neutral thing for a modern couch, yeah. Page. I don't think mine will do well, but I have 19k in moonstone, so God, you guys always brag about how much more moonstones you have. I hate you guys. Alright, that's gonna be good enough. Where's my sheet? Aristocrats. We're gonna have to get a more difficult one. Eventually. Once slowly taking off the easy ones. The Aristocrats are done. Rename. Renumber everything. Alright, we'll get it. This kind of gets it in. I don't know if I like the trees, but there you go. Not much, but it will do for now. And decorate. Finish off the area. Dumping a lot of this stuff here. The light explosion was about embracing the light and dark, and so I'll find out tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The everyone should people should post in the Discord how much moonstones they get for the photos. and see what everyone gets. Alright, there we go. That section is done. A little hangout spot. Not much. I don't want to do too much with it, and it's got room to expand if there's more stuff added to it. And it's got Amelia and the other one there. They can run around and be ducks. Or geese. That actually reminds me, I still need to do that golden goose one. Alright, we'll do that real quick. Before I forget. Well, where is it though? Delvedale. Was Delvedale there? Yeah. If I at least tick them off slowly every day, it will just eventually be done. I'm stubborn to manage to do it. Cool. Alright, let's look at the shop. What can we get from the shop? Beekeeper's Cottage. Oh, that's Winnie the Pooh. We kind of have to get it because we need to flesh out the Winnie the Pooh section. Nag Pond? Is that a Winnie the Pooh one? Feels like it should be Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, it is. Alright, we're going to have to get Winnie the Pooh. Because basically we need a few more Winnie the Pooh. Busy Bee... Oh, Hedgehog. I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that. I want my Hedgehog collection to be complete. I've got most of that. Rabbit garden set. Is that Winnie the Pooh? Oh, it's a rabbit. Oh. Crap, I have to get that one then. Because that means I need a rabbit section as well. Because that's rabbit. So rabbit's now going to have a section for itself. Should I put it? Might put rabbit in the Braveheart section. Rabbit. I've got an idea for that. Alright. You got 4K last week, you were shocked to be like, God damn it. If I tried, I would do so much better. Robot Chupacabra. That would be good for the Big Hero 6 section. Alright. Yeah, we'll get that because we'll want that for the Big Hero 6 section, but I think that's what we'll end up spending after that. I went too scrolled down too fast. Nah, come on. This should not take as long as it's taking. Because what it's doing is it's loading the data from Xbox and then converting the currency to my local currency. And that's why this takes so long. Which it shouldn't. But it does. Or because I scrolled too far down and looked at the moonstones. There we go. I've done that one. So we're gonna get the Robo Chupacabra because that's gonna be good for the Big Hero 6 section when we do that. Because that is on the list of things I need to do. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, so let me dart over Honey Look. I cherish my childhood based. My cherished childhood was based off my real life working with pony rides at the fair when I was a kid. I used to break ponies in for the ride and help with the ride. Oh, that sounds lovely. Never been to a fair, but I'm sure the ones with ponies at it are enjoyable. Six maximum. On those. Alright, so what I want to do here. So, Rabbit. This section's going to be over here. Where should Rabbit be? Maybe Piglet will be... Yeah. And Rabbit can have a small section here. Piglet can be here, and Rabbit can have a small section here. Won't be big, but doesn't really have a lot of stuff. I got the Piglet clothesline on the Twitch drops, but it never showed up on my gear. Really annoying. I had everything linked. I've double checked and rechecked it. It just never seems to appear. Hopscotch. Stag honey pond. Alright, that will be a good thing to have. Make a carrot garden for a rabbit. I could do that. Yeah, could make a little carrot garden here. But that's going to be a section for later to build out. Oh, I realized I didn't write rabbit. I'm going to spend time doing each of those sections, just the way I normally do it with rolling the dice. Eventually we'll get to it. So, and it will also give us time to get more items for them. Alright, now the next one is the beekeeper's hut. Now, the beekeeper's cottage, it's huge. Feels like the beekeeper's cottage should be here with the bees. So maybe I'll put that in the Winnie the Pooh section up here. The Winnie the Pooh's got this whole section. So I'm gonna hop that there. And it's huge though. And the trees are kind of more attuned to like in here anyway. massive. Now, I'll see how that sits with me. I'm going to redesign this whole area eventually anyway. I feel like I'm not going to like that there, though. Probably going to move that up here. I'll go with that for now. Pour that pond and put cocoa leaves in. Okay. A good point. Well, part of my list, look over here, is to do the downtown area, which is the downtown area of Winnie the Pooh. There you go. So this is all the Honeyglow Wood stuff. So eventually we'll get down the list because all the ones in green I've done. So eventually we'll end up doing and spending like a whole session just remodeling the entire thing. The key to it is I just dump down stuff at the moment and slowly kind of work out how I want to do the area. But I'm not settled on 100% how I want to do it. So it's just going to be a bit of a mishmash of everything until I've kind of like, yep, that's the direction I want to go with it. So it's work in progress. And plus I want enough resources so I can make more of the pathway. Because I like this pathway. And so I'm going to make the whole downtown area with this pathway. But I need a lot more honey and I need a lot more of this softer limestone too. And this is the Pooh area. Yeah. It's all going to be like, I need to visit a bunch of times to kind of start working out how I want to build it out. But it's going to be one of those areas, once it's done, I'm probably never going to remodel it again. Because I can't see any reason why I would ever move the Pooh characters out of this area, because this is specifically for Winnie the Pooh. The only time I can see myself probably doing some kind of remodel is if they introduce more characters into the game, which they could do with the DLCs now, because they could introduce Winnie the Pooh characters with those characters safely and easily without people kind of complaining, because, like, well, you get Tigger, and then you've got a whole adventure pack of Winnie the Pooh characters, and they can just throw in Rabbit or Owl as less one of those one-off characters that they put in DLCs. You know how with DLCs it kind of is like a mishmash of different characters from different franchises. They never do a DLC that's themed towards one particular character, one particular realm or franchise. So they could easily just throw in a Rabbit or a Winnie the Pooh character, and that could be their thing going forward. They used to do Tangled. They used to every DLC that would drop would be related to Tangled. Like the first game, you had the base game you had Mother Gothel. Turning Isle, you had Rapunzel. Storybook Vale, you had Flynn, and then Wishbottom Ranch, you had the horse, whatever the horse is called. I can't remember what the horse is called. But they run out of those characters, so they could just go Winnie the Pooh and just introduce a character every single time. What am I doing? Loading items. And please show me the new house. I haven't bought it, so I'm curious about it. The beekeeper one? Do you want me to go inside it? Or just kind of show you what it looks like? I'm just collecting honey at the moment. Alright, I can show you that this is the beekeeper. That's a good way I can show you. There we go. There we go. It doesn't look like it has got actual bees coming out of it. Not a lot of like animation with it. You'd think they're like you could put like little bees buzzing around or something like that. You have a brown owl companion for replacement for owl for now. Good point. Well, there it is. The outside. All right. Well, there you go. So there's not really any custom animations that go with it. Oh, there's balloons coming up. Oh, is that from that one? I think the balloons are coming from that one. Yeah, it's coming from that one. There's a back door. Most houses do have a back door nowadays. I'll try and we'll go into furniture mode. It's a little bit easier. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any custom animations. Try not to highlight it because it kind of ruins it. So it just looks like a lot of beehives everywhere. And there's a lot of bees on it. Definitely a beekeeper house. They really like bees. That's the theme. Oh, damn it, guns. Damn it, camera. There's a little balcony there. It's quite big though. I would say it's quite big. How do I compare it? I can't go on that. If you compare it to Pooh's house, it's nearly about the same size. Where did I get the hot air balloon? Do you mean that? You mean this thing? Oh, I realize it says honey on it, so it's a Winnie the Pooh one, but it doesn't come up under Winnie the Pooh. Does it? It doesn't come under Winnie the Pooh, but it looks like a Winnie the Pooh one. That's weird. Yeah. That is something you make, I think, in Wish Blossom. There's honey there, but I don't really understand what this thing is anyway. But it doesn't come under Winnie the Pooh, so I don't actually... I think it's a Winnie the Pooh one. Isn't the elephant called Heifer? What's the elephant called in Winnie the Pooh? Elephant Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, Heffalumps. Ah, so that's the elephant. Oh no, those are elephant-like creatures. Ah, that's what the species is called. No, right, the species is called Heffalumps. But the actual elephant is called Hef? No, it's not Hef. I'm trying to work this out. Lumpy? Is it Lumpy? Ah, it's Lumpy. So Lumpy is the actual Heffalump. But the elephants are called Heffalumps. I thought I saw a different. There's different ones. Now I have to try and find it. Balloon. I don't know how it's titled to find them all. There we go. There's those ones. So I could make a lumpy section as well. But the problem is this doesn't classify under the Winnie the Pooh section. So I could make a lumpy section here. But it kind of looks a bit weird just having these ones here. It kind of looks a bit out of place without something else, like grounding it. I could put them like here. Just spread them out. Oh, actually, I could put them in the playground section. Like here. Again, this is just going to be a smorgasbord of things until I just kind of land on how I want it to look. It's still wanting to put... I know, it's just... It bothers me that's not tagged right. Because the whole idea of my rule is it goes by tags. Because I'm stupid in my stupid OCD. But, you know, I'm good to have something like that spread throughout the section. Again, this is just going to be a smorgasbord of stuff until I kind of actually redesign the area with my dice roll. It's kind of how I kind of settle on the design I kind of want. Some of them are low. It just depends on how much thought I want to put into it. I do think maybe having these spread throughout maybe the downtown section. It kind of looks a little bit creepy. I mean, you don't really notice them when you're on the ground. Yeah, you don't really notice them too much. So it could be one of those finishing touches that we put. Yeah, they're not invasive at all. So might pay just to add those at the end. There's a little bit of a topper. Because they're not, it's not lumpy. It's not for the character lumpy. They're just classified as heffalump balloons, just as a generic thing. So they could just definitely be scattered there. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But once we start redesigning this area, we'll probably use those to top it all off. I think you should bend the rules a little bit. If it's still part of the franchise, it should still count, even though it's not in the text. Yeah, I know. It just will bother me. I don't know why. I think it's just my OCD in this. Sometimes it's one of those annoying things. I wish I could just turn off. But I think once we get round to it, I think it will work. I think now that I've placed them, I'm like, all right, they're not that invasive. It still relates to the character. I think it's also I will forget if I don't place them down. So I'll just have to remember to do them. I think I'm warming up to it as well. I think they're a nice kind of colourful additions. So I got the little playground here. I just wish the characters like jumped up, like walked up the stairs and slid down the slide once in a while. I want more out of this game. I think that's half my problem. Alright, well let's dump all this away actually. We're heading to the end of the stream anyway. So tomorrow we're going to be playing some Dinkum. And I have to remember what I was working on with Dinkum. But yeah, on Friday, we'll get back to it. I'm back to Dreamlight. I might do an extra stream later today. I'll see how I feel. I always say that, but I'm actually really intending to do one today. So we'll see how it goes. Just to do a little bit extra grinding work and maybe some Dreamlight duties. Alright, got a stack of honey, stack of chestnuts, and a stack of whatever these are. Truffles. Truffles. think my chestnuts I'm probably going to be finishing pretty quickly already. Truffle's going to take a little bit long. I think once I get all the vacuums set up, I think that will make things... Yeah. Ooh. Honey's... I've been getting honey at a good pace. I'm pretty well stocked in that. And you're 100% right, Jesse. I should be in the rules. I don't know. I don't know. I think what I'm worried about is that if I ever get rid of them, I'll forget. If they don't have tags. So if I stick to the rule about the tags, that means I won't forget them and I won't feel bad. Stupid. I know. But I think that's how my brain works. I've got a stupid brain. Alright. We'll dump the fish there. It's 8 o'clock. Figure out where I picked up all the fish before, so I don't actually know. I think it's this one. Other way. Oh, no. I use a lot of the fish. Trying to get a lot of the cooking stuff. Cooking Dreamlight. Word stuff. Today's gonna be a rough day. You can tell. You can tell already. It's gonna be a rough one. Right. I'm nearly done with the tuna as well. Still a little bit to go, but really to go with that. Your favorite items, so you can find them. What you have to. I know, but if I did that for every single one of them, I'll have too many favorites, and it defeats the purpose of having favorites. Look, I'm crazy. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I just have to remember, and that's always a challenge. Cool. Go over here. We're just dumping everything off before I leave. And I'll probably log in later, just at least do the hedgehog bit, and the other one. There was another one. I think it was a bee or something. There we go. Alright. Sell those fish, otherwise I'll forget. There we go. We'll finish in the Winnie the Pooh section. So thanks everyone for popping along today. Thanks Jesse Cat. Thank you Teresa. And thanks anyone else out there. Oh, and Yasmin. I saw you there. You never said hi. Thank you all for popping around today. And for those that are watching the VOD or haven't seen anything in chat, hello to you too. And I appreciate you watching. Dave, did you do the Dream Team today? I did, yeah. I checked it a couple of times today. Oh, Teresa, you have asked for some stuff. There you go. Wasn't there before. I have all the hedgehogs except one. I need the orange one. Oh, I can't do the goose eggs. Damn it. If I saw that earlier, I would do the goose eggs, but maybe I'll log in later and smash that out for you. Yeah, I just need to get the orange one, but it only comes after 12. So I have to wait for that one. So I'll probably tick that one off like, probably after midday today. And then that's all that done, I think. It's pretty much nearly 100% the whole thing. I think it's just the clothing I need to do, which I think the last general one here is actually the reward for the pay poo sticks daily. I think that's the last clothing that I need. So I'm gonna test that theory and hopefully tick it off. That's true. I don't have one. I named him Sonic. That's a fair one. Actually, I should put the There you go. I got all the hedgehogs there. But yeah, it's just the orange one I've got left to do, and I need to level that one. Anyway, we'll sit with Piglet, and we'll leave it there. So I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll be back playing Dinkum. I have the orange one too, but it's not here today. Yeah, it's not here today. Oh yeah, because you're a day behind. That will make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there before I stall any longer. I gotta go back to work. But I appreciate you all. Stay in touch with in the Discord. And yeah, until next time, everybody.